All right, check this out. New tonight, Americans are hanging out less than they used to, and it's not just teenagers. New numbers show the drop-off is happening across every age group. Ivan Rodriguez has been digging into the data and spoke to a psychologist. Ivan, always good to see you. So what's the reason behind all of this, and what's driving this decline in hanging out?
Andy, it's really interesting. I mean, think about the last time you sat across from someone with nothing between you. No screen, no scrolling, just conversation. For a lot of Americans, that's happening less and less. Now, the government tracks it every year, and the newest numbers show that everybody's pulling back. The Bureau of Labor Statistics tracks how we spend our days, and its newest time use survey found Americans are now down to just 35 minutes a day socializing in 2025, compared to 41 minutes a decade ago.
15 years ago, the younger people, 15 to 24, they had some of the best mental health, and now they have some of the worst.
Meanwhile, Gallup finds teens are spending an average of nearly 5 hours a day on social media apps like TikTok, Instagram, and Snapchat. Time that used to go to people, now going to screens. Marissa Franco says it's almost like we're getting fed snacks of connection instead of getting fed an entire meal.
We're finding ourselves, especially these younger generations, are finding themselves looking to fulfill that need for connection and turning towards social media, which is giving them enough of a felt sense of a connection or even distraction from the underlying feelings of loneliness that they don't ultimately hit rock bottom enough to reach out and find connection.
Franco says the ultimate cost isn't only measured in minutes, it shows up in the body.
The most commonly cited statistic, chronic loneliness is as toxic as smoking 15 cigarettes a day, which is wild because who's smoking 15 cigarettes a day? But people are spending weeks on end feeling so lonely.
If there's one thing we can do for our mental and physical health, it's finding social connection, Franco says.
It is critical. It is the oxygen that we need.
Franco's advice for anyone dreading the next awkward mixer or first hangout: assume people will like you before you even walk in. And research does back her up. People who expect a warm reception tend to get one. Annie?
That is so interesting, and we don't have enough time to discuss this and dissect it, Ivan, but I do have a question for you. You mentioned how teens are spending more time on social media. No shock there. Are there certain age groups that tend to be on their phones more?
Gallup found that 17-year-olds on average spend the most time on social media, with nearly 6 hours a day. And there seems to be this curve where 13-year-olds consume the least, then it increases and peaks at 17 years old, and then slightly comes back down around age 19. And when you look at the data by gender, teenage girls spend nearly an hour or more on social media than boys.
It's so hard, Ivan. As a mom, it's hard to keep that balance of, because a lot of the school stuff has gone tech as well. So they have to have the phones and the iPads and computers. But you got to manage that social media piece. Ivan, that was really interesting. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon.